I just reached 1 million views on this channel, but I realized something kind of frustrating. These are 3 findings I wished I had at the beginning and are way more valuable than any amount of views. By the way, I saved the best piece of advice for last.
Can't wait.
What if I told you you are viewing YouTube wrong and maybe that's why you're not growing? These are actually not 3 individual pieces of advice, but a set of stairs you must climb in order for YouTube to make sense. You're on this step because you're stuck in a room with just a light switch. Flipping the switch is realizing that you need to stop making videos just to express yourself and start making videos for other people to enjoy. YouTube is a platform where viewers want something to watch, and YouTube tries its best to match your content to the perfect viewer so that they click and watch and watch and watch. So please don't spend years in this hobby phase like I did. I was just a 12-year-old kid playing my favorite video game and listening to Alvin and the Chipmunk covers. And I was like, why not combine the two and upload this to YouTube? It was something that I made and that I was able to share with the world. Even though no one was watching, I didn't care. It was my creation and I was pretty proud of it. However, this is a trap you shouldn't fall into, especially if you're not 12 years old like I was. Because if you're stuck here, you will ignore this next thing I'm about to tell you, or worse, not understand it. And you're probably not going to get to the next step either. So a common misconception is that the algorithm is evil and works against you. This is the furthest from the truth. YouTube wants good content to succeed and bad content to do poorly. Try to understand why a video did bad. Do not ever say it's YouTube's fault, because it's most likely not. Take accountability for your bad videos. It's sometimes not easy, but the truth hurts. Think of it like you're a doctor and every video you post is a patient. If you make a video and it doesn't do very well, YouTube gives you plenty of resources to know where the problem is. If a patient comes into the emergency room and you see a broken arm, you shouldn't look at his foot. Makes sense, but I used to ignore the analytics and not even try to understand where my mistakes were.
But where can I look and how can I fix my mistakes?
Glad you asked. You come to the video analytics and first you look here, which tells you how much percentage of people that saw your thumbnail clicked on it. Then you move on to your audience retention graph and try to watch that damn graph that laughs at you every time 60% of your audience leaves in the first 30 seconds.
Haha, your video sucks. No one likes you. You're boring.
Even though it may have laughed, it actually gave us some really important information that we can improve for our next video. Okay, now we're ready for the next crucial step we need to overcome to finally get to the third. So let's imagine we have a beautiful view with many hills in front of us. You like video games, but also you like playing guitar, and you're obsessed with self-improvement. So which one do we pick? The thing you have to do is to choose a hill fast. Why? Because there's a fire behind you. If you don't choose and post random content, YouTube will be confused because they won't know who your audience really is, and viewers will most likely stop watching because they came for a certain experience and then you gave them a totally different one. So your channel will burn. And I know this because I was there. I had another gaming channel where I would post my awful gameplay. They didn't do very well. What is worse is that I didn't treat it like my job. I enjoyed playing video games as a hobby. Some hobbies should stay hobbies, but sometimes you can't know that until you try. So choose a niche, make videos on that, and if it isn't for you, you can always go back and choose again. You may look at these niches and say,
But wait, people in their entertainment niche like MrBeast have 1,000 times more views than the people in the finance niche. Wouldn't it be better to just make entertainment content and have more views, which also means more money?
this is a common misconception some people have about YouTube. They think thousands of views are bad and millions of views are good. About a year ago, I didn't have many views, so I thought when I will eventually get 1 million views, my life will look like this.
Time is ticking away.
But oh, I was wrong. As I said, I currently have 1.2 million views on this channel. I'm talking about this short which has almost 1 million views. Now please keep in mind that my target audience are small creators that are not monetized on YouTube and want to actually learn and grow. That was my first mistake, not making content for them. Also, most people go on shorts to mostly waste time and get entertained. Okay, now let's look at the comments because this is where we'll see another problem.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Do we see the problem? I don't want to entertain children. I want to help small YouTubers understand why they're not growing. So what's the secret to picking a niche? Simply ask yourself, what do I want to be known as? What's my mission? Am I interested enough in this to make hundreds of videos about it? If the answer is yes, congrats, you made it. You unlocked the YouTube secrets.
Wow, thank you, I'm so proud of.
Okay, so here is the most underrated advice when it comes to YouTube growth. You and I are both guilty of this every single day because it comes down to how our brains function. I was watching another creator in my niche And I was like, this guy is on another level. Why am I even trying? He was getting tens of thousands of views per video, was making bank from his channel, and you could see the passion in his eyes. The big problem is that he has been making content for almost a decade, and I was quickly overwhelmed by the amount of learning I still have to do and by the amount of time and effort I have to put into this channel. But it's hard for our brains to fully understand that. When you're constantly measuring your brand new channel against someone who's been doing it for a decade, it's easy to feel stuck and to feel like you'll never catch up. So what's the solution? Don't skip small wins. Do you see the problem with this comment? The word only. Having even 50 subscribers is actually not bad at all. Think about how many 50 subscribers actually mean. Visualize 50 people sitting in front of you. That's a lot of people, and they decided to subscribe to you. Congrats. That means in a way you're bringing some kind of value to their life, at least for the time they watch your content. So what you have to do is set micro goals. First 100 views, then 1,000 views, and only then 10,000 views. This goes hand in hand with the last, most valuable advice of all, and it's one of the main reasons people quit YouTube. Your YouTube channel is like this plant that has a hidden talent. It spends years building roots underground. You don't see it, but that seed is working on building something unimaginable. Then after 5 years, that bamboo shoots up fast. This goes hand in hand with what I said earlier, which is to lower your expectations, because in year 1, 2 or 3, you're still learning and trying to improve. YouTube rewards patience and reps. So the question to ask yourself is this: do you see yourself making videos for the next 10 years? The one thing to get from all of this is that you're the only person who can change the trajectory of your channel. Don't compare your small channel to a big one and view YouTube as a long game. Also, I made a free checklist you can follow to be sure you stay on track.
What's that noise?
I lied to you. There's actually a fourth step. And it's the one last thing you need in order to be sure to succeed on YouTube, not just hope it works. However, it works a little bit differently. Let me explain. Recently my dad came up to me and said,
Is there any point to you making videos? I mean, you've only made a single video this past year.
Dad, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, you know better than me.
Maybe he's right. Maybe that's why I'm stuck. No matter at what phase you are in, you can go faster. We are all distracted by social media, by Netflix, by things that do not push our channel in the direction we want. So what can we actually do to go faster? After my dad told me that, this is what I did. I put in my calendar a deadline and told myself, no matter what, I'm going to upload my next video this day. What is really weird is that after doing that, it actually took me half the time to complete it. So it gave me extra time to focus on the details I wanted to adjust. So promise to yourself that you're going to upload on a specific date. Ideas and creativity don't come from taking your time, they sometimes come from deadlines and pressure. So no matter if you're on stage 1, 2 or 3, you should probably go faster.